Next on 10 Tampa Bay, 10 Investigates uncovers the shocking truth about dog boarding facilities in Florida, plus the local designer playing a part in Super Bowl fashion. Now live on 10 Tampa Bay, pending code violations. Thousands of homeowners surprised with cases open on their flooded homes. Tonight, we get answers from the city. Toxic material left within her dog's reach at a boarding facility. 10 Investigates uncovers a disturbing truth about Bay Area kennels. Plus, from Tampa to the Super Bowl, the local clothing designer crafting custom gear for athletes and their families.
Keeping you informed, prepared, and connected. You're watching
Weather Impact Alert, and this is Nightside. I'm Dave Wagner. Courtney has the night off. I've looked right now from Ascent St. Petersburg. The fog is expected to roll in overnight again. And 10 Tampa Bay meteorologist Colleen Campbell joins us right now. Colleen, this could have an impact on people in the morning.
Yeah, Dave, and late tonight, too, if they're driving late enough. It is a Friday night, after all. So all my friends that like to stay out in the overnight hours, just be aware that you will start seeing the fog a little bit closer to coastal locations. Right now, most areas look good. But yes, reviewing our weather impact alert, it starts right now and goes until Saturday at 10 a.m. And that's when we are expecting that fog to start mixing out. The impact would be that dense fog, reducing visibility down to a quarter mile or less. And what you need to do is allow extra space between you and the other vehicles, and make sure you slow down and use your low beams. You don't want to turn on your high beams. It makes matters worse. Here's a time lapse from today. This started at 6 p.m. and this is around 6:30. The fog taking over. Sea fog will be especially thick in some locations like here in Clearwater Beach. We're going to talk about that fog more coming up in your full forecast.
All right,
Dave.
Colleen. Well, developing tonight, a missing person investigation turned murder in Auburndale. Police accuse Andrew Allen Ridgway of killing his girlfriend Stacey Ann Powell. Detectives started investigating when she didn't report to work this week. Police got a warrant to search her home.
It was discovered that Stacey Ann Powell had been brutally and savagely attacked and murdered.
Ridgway was arrested in Georgia for stealing and driving Powell's car. Detectives are now working to get a murder arrest warrant. Tonight, thousands of homeowners have pending code violation cases in St. Pete. The city says it's doing its best to make sure there are permits for repairing storm damage. But as 10 Tampa Bay's Chris Hurst explains, it's how it happened that has neighbors fired up. The city says it's been doing inspections for the past 2 weeks and has found more than 60 violations of work not having proper permits. Tonight, a dog is recovering after she was severely injured while eating a product placed in her kennel at a dog boarding facility. The vet noted the material she ingested was toxic. Now the dog's owner is sharing her story with 10 Investigates Jennifer Titus, who's uncovered when it comes to dog boarding facilities in Florida, there's very little regulation. 38 years ago, the Sunshine Skyway Bridge was dedicated after being rebuilt following a deadly collapse. And tonight, 10 Tampa Bay's Christina Mendez takes a look at how it's shaping the future for others. From blank slate to custom design, unique pieces featured on athletes and their families. From Tampa to the Super Bowl. In just 3 minutes, the local woman behind the designs.
We only install PGT custom windows and doors, so we are the go-to experts.
I'm WeatherTight Mike. You prepare for severe weather before it comes. That's why we're proud to present tomorrow's Wake Up Weather. It's also why WeatherTight installs the best impact-resistant windows to protect you during a hurricane. And please, don't forget the cookies.
10 Tampa Bay with Dave Wagner, Courtney Robinson, Chief Meteorologist Bobby Deskins, and Sports with Evan Klosky.
New Orleans is set to host Super Bowl 59 just 2 days from now. The Kansas City Chiefs will take on the Philadelphia Eagles this Sunday. The Chiefs are looking to make history with a three-peat, and there is a custom clothing designer in Tampa who's playing a role in keeping players and their families blinged out. As you can imagine, hand blinging the clothes is tedious. Those custom varsity jackets start at $250 and then they go up from there depending on the design. But what a nice person and what a crafty person as well. That's impressive. That's a true artist, Colleen.
She is a true artist, and I'm glad she's making things for the Kelsey brother that I like. That was on the Eagles.
the one who used to play.
And let's not get it twisted, Dave. This red is for Go Red for women and for our weather impact alert. It is not for the other team that's playing in the Super Bowl. I am an Eagles fan all day, baby. All right, let's get to the weather impact alert. We have our weather impact alert that's starting right now. It started at 11 p.m. It goes until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you missed it at the beginning of the show, you can probably guess why. It's that fog. This is the time of year where we have those issues with fog, reducing visibility down to a quarter mile or less. What you need to do, leave extra space between you and the other drivers. You should always be doing that anyway, but especially during foggy mornings. And slow down. Use those low beams. You don't want to use your high beams because it reflects off the water more. As we look at this dense fog advisory, this is put out by the National Weather Service, and our times do line up here for inland locations and our coastal areas. But once you get out to sea, the marine fog, that is actually going until 1 p.m. per the National Weather Service. So if you are a mariner, or mariner friends, I should say, just be aware that that goes until about 1 o'clock. As we look at our dew points, this makes sense, right? Our dew points are near matching our air temperatures. These are the dew points across Hillsborough and Pinellas County right now. We have some lower 60s out there in both counties, some upper 50s I see. Let's look at the temperatures, and you're not going to see much of a difference. Also the lower 60s, yeah, we have some mid 60s in places like Safety Harbor and Tampa for those air temperatures. But here's the key with fog. When air temperature plus lighter winds, all the perfect ingredients needed for fog to form, and that's exactly what we have for tonight, light winds included. Expanding the picture here, temperatures outside across the area generally in the lower 60s to mid 60s depending on your location. We do have some milder marks that are closer to inland south of I-4. The Gulf temperature also at 65. So again, we're incorporating that Gulf temperature. That's why sea linger a little bit longer. You have to keep that temperature in mind too. Current visibility, most of the region looking okay. However, our coastal areas, especially the areas north of I-4, places like Crystal River and Brooksville, already seeing that reduced visibility out there right now. So please be careful if you have any Friday night plans or if you know anybody that will be driving late tonight or early tomorrow morning. Here's your visibility map. You can see this is our in-house model around 2 a.m. Everybody's basically affected by the fog at that point. Moving into about 5 o'clock, yeah, conditions don't really improve. What we need to happen here is the sun needs to come out, help warm us up, and that's when we usually see that fog dissipate. Around 10 inland locations. Again, next 12 hours here, a large portion that is covered under that weather impact alert. Of course, this weekend we have a lot going on, including that Super Bowl that is coming up on Sunday. Beautiful weather for any watching parties, whatever team you're cheering for, but I say go green. And again, temperatures in the lower 80s for those afternoons the next couple days. And hey, Valentine's Day is 1 week away.
All right, well, from cold to warm here at home and earthquakes threatening a popular vacation destination abroad. 10 Tampa Bay Chief Meteorologist Bobby Deskins joins us now with a weekly weather recap. With the Lightning searching for scoring depth, the team made a move. The fresh face you'll likely see tomorrow night in Detroit.
10 Sports is sponsored by Advent Health. Now, sponsored by Advent Health. This is 10 Sports.
With the Super Bowl 2 days away, I said I would give my prediction at the end of the week for the big game, and here it is. Chiefs 23, Eagles 22. Kansas City wins in a walk-off field goal. Two guys I like to score, Xavier Worthy and Devonta Smith. We'll be right back.
Ten Tampa Bay is sponsored by Integrity Home Solutions, where details matter.
Well, the Gasparilla festivities continue tomorrow with the annual Crew of Santiago Night Parade. The illuminated parade rolls through Ybor City. That begins at 7 p.m. Tens of thousands of people turn out for the festivities every year. We have all the information you need for the parade on the free 10 Tampa Bay app.
It looks a little bit of what's going to happen in New Orleans, right? For the next.
It's probably happening right now in New Orleans.
It's been happening all week, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's been going on for.
You know who Colleen isn't rooting for tonight.
That's right. But that's why she,
pretty clear, even though you're wearing
big
red.
Chiefs fan over here.
It's for something else.
I get it. Yeah, an important cause. All right. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. There's fog tonight.
Continue with us and watch free now on the 10 Tampa Bay Plus app everywhere you stream.